not gonna shoot me.
Not in any place that would kill you.
Look, nobody's getting shot because of me.
Dude, will you just trust me on this? Will you just let the kid walk away?
He just told me what really happened to Claudia. I can't just let him go. But it's up to him, Jason. It's not up to you. If he wants to make a confession, it goes on the record.
On the record, the court already knows that Michael killed Claudia. Dante walked into the trial and gave Michael up. Did you know Dante was going to turn you in?
No. No, he had his chance when he brought me back. I mean, I thought we were going to the PCPD to confess. But then he was waiting for the forensics to come back, and then I don't know, I took off. Jason, if Dad was found guilty, I was going to confess. If he got self-defense, I thought it'd all be over.
Okay, it still could. Does anybody know that you found Michael?
I can't just act like Dante didn't tell the court that Michael did it. You understand what I'm saying?
Please.
Stop living his life for him. It's over.
All you gotta do is turn your head for 30 seconds.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it this time. You're coming with me.
Okay. Don't say anything to anybody. And just wait for Diane.
Mike, has anyone read you your Miranda rights? You have the right to remain silent, etc., etc.
Get him booked.
Mac, my client has the right to counsel.
He certainly does, but we have the right to book him first.
You are denying him due process.
He will be available to you after he's processed. It may take a while.
Oh, well, I can just imagine how that's going to sound to an appellate court when I explain that you have been railroading a cerebrally damaged 18-year-old.
Diane, I'm okay.
Not one word.
Nobody gets railroaded on my watch, Diane. We're doing this by the book. Has he been arrested?
No,
So he hasn't been Mirandized?
not yet.
That's a clear violation of his civil rights, and
Michael Corinthos III, you're under arrest for the murder of Claudia Zaccara Corinthos. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights as I've explained them?
Yes.
excellent. Now I can speak with my client.
Get him processed.
You asked to meet with me, Judge Carroll?
I understand you're the detective that arrested Michael Corinthos III.
I served a subpoena on orders from the police commissioner.
And you did not place the young man under arrest?
I was unaware that you had issued a warrant.
Did you read him his rights under Miranda?
I had no reason to, sir.
That means anything the young Mr. Corinthos may have told you is inadmissible in court.
I'm sure you know more about that than I do, sir.
You are aware that Michael Corinthos is believed to be a pivotal witness in a murder trial, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you consider asking him any questions about the murder?
I was just serving a subpoena.
Dante Falconeri is your partner, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you know Michael told Detective Falconeri that he killed Claudia Corinthos?
Yes, sir.
So you felt no need to ask any questions or arrest him, even though he apparently has been evading the police for weeks.
Michael has confessed to this murder before. He's also confessed to at least one other crime that he didn't commit.
I see. So you just picked him up and brought him in without any attempt to gather any information of any kind.
My orders were to serve the subpoena, sir.
I don't appreciate being played, Detective Spencer. If you had arrested Michael and read him his rights, you would have to disclose what he told you, and that is exactly why you didn't arrest him. Do you have any ties to Michael Corinthos III?
He's my cousin on my father's side.
Did it occur to you to recuse yourself from this matter?
I did, but Commissioner Scorpio asked me to find Michael.
Why would the commissioner choose you?
I've known Michael his entire life. We both grew up in Port Charles. I'm familiar with any number of places he could hide.
Did you find Michael in one of those places?
Yes, sir.
Did you notify PCPD soon after?
I did not.
If you had, you would have known I issued a warrant, which would have obligated you to arrest Michael and read him his rights instead of circumventing the very system you claim to uphold.
My main concern was bringing Michael in without incident.
Do you consider him to be dangerous?
No, not at all. Look, Michael can be impulsive. Sometimes it's difficult for him to understand the consequences of his behavior.
You ever known a young man to be violent?
Sometimes he has outbursts of anger.
Would you say that Michael can differentiate between right and wrong?
Yes, sir.
Does he love his family?
Very much.
Would he kill to protect them?
I can't speak for Michael, sir. But I have seen what he's gone through because of his father. He's been kidnapped on more than one occasion. He's been exposed to all kinds of violence over an extended period of time. He's had to hide from his father's enemies. He's been shuffled in and out of the country his entire life. And as you know, Michael was shot in the head when a hit on his father went wrong. He lost a year of his life in a coma.
You seem to care for him very much.
I have no reason not to, sir. Michael's my cousin. And we're not close. We don't spend that much time together, but of course I care for him. And on the surface, it might look like he's had a pretty easy life. He's always had plenty of money. He grew up being driven around in limos, surrounded by bodyguards. But Michael has suffered more in his short life than almost anyone I know. And if anyone deserves mercy from this court, it's him.